It was a calm early morning when Leap the Lizard, Chelsea the Thrasher, and Quakers the Duck went to the dump to see the sunrise.
Come on, guys, we better hurry up.
Leap.
I'm tired. Besides, we've seen the sun countless of times, and I'm starting to lose my eyesight.
I agree with the duck. Also, why are we crossing the dump as a shortcut anyway?
Well, from what I heard, Wow, this is a very impressive mirror.
Leap.
That's not a mirror.
Hi there.
Ah!
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm Goggles. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Goggles. I'm...
Leap.
And those are my pals.
Chelsea and Quakers.
Wow, I never seen a
Lizard
before.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
This is uncanny. You two look exactly alike.
Yeah, are you sure you're not an evil clone?
If I was, would you still be alive by now?
Anyways, we were heading to the hills to watch the sunrise today. But you're welcome to come along.
Really? Gee, thanks. That would be quite...
Wait, hang on. Oh, sweet naive. You know we don't associate with strangers.
Why not? He seems harmless. It doesn't hurt to make a good first impression.
I don't know. There's something off about him.
Come on, guys. Give him a chance. Surely you won't judge him if you get to know him better. And who knows, you might become good friends.
Well, if you insist.
Yay! Okay, Douglas, you can come with us.
Wowie, this is more exciting than the time I found that keyboard. Wow, this is a very impressive looking keyboard. I have no idea how to play this.
What the heck was that? Shortly after, Leap, Chelsea, Quakers, and their new friend Goggles journeyed together to watch the sunrise.
So, Goggles, why is that your name?
Well, I was given that name when I used to wear goggles, which is a type of eyewear that goes on your head. It's a special accessory like your friend's stupid hat. Hey, I resent that. It's a perfect accessory for a big, beautiful duck like me. Fun fact, did you know that sunsets are more vibrant during the fall and winter months? No, I do not. But we're watching the sun rise, not set. I know, but it's very informative though. Yes, it is.
I'm glad
Leap.
he's able to connect with someone from his own species. But don't you think it's weird how he hovers around
Leap.
like that?
Yeah, he should be hovering around me.
There it is.
Isn't it beautiful?
It sure is.
Yeah, it's great, but I better be going.
Me too. See you later, Pete. Nice to meet you, Doggles.
Bye, guys.
Do you ever wonder what's the rest of the world like out there?
I do a bit, but it might sound a bit silly, and I don't think you'll be interested.
Oh no, I do. Please tell me more about it.
Well, for starters, there's gonna be lots of nature. Probably trees, plants, grass, bugs, and water.
Hi,
Pete.
Wanna hang out?
Yeah, we're planning to find out how many minutes will it take for tail to fly before I could hit the bottom of my pond.
Sounds interesting, but I think I'm gonna pass.
That's the spirit, and if we get a hurry, we could... Wait, what?
I'm actually planning to hang out with Douglas today. He found an old stump to live in, and I promised to help him make it comfortable.
Leap.
Don't you think this is too subtle? You just met this guy, and don't we usually wait at least a week before we rise to build homes for someone?
Yeah, but this one is something else. He seems different.
He looks exactly like you.
I better go. He's probably waiting. Bye, guys. See you later.
That was unexpected.
He's taking Leap away from us just because he's smarter.
Don't you think you're overreacting?
Open your eyes, Chels. Leap found someone else. And now he's more difficult than the time I tried to take that berry from that skunk. Quackers.
Okay, I think I came in a bad time.
Seriously, where is this footage coming from?
I don't know, but it's funny.
Thanks for helping me out.
Leap.
No problem, Dodo. What made you settle for this stump anyway?
Well, the exterior isn't much to look at, but considering that it's hollow, I find the interior very roomy and calm. Plus, if I'm able to find someone with arms to help me attach a trash can lid as a roof, it would be a great help. I don't really like the rain when it's inside the house.
From experience, just as long as the place is comfortable and safe, you found a perfect home.
I'm glad I met you, Leap. You really get me.
It's a nice feeling. You're back.
Quackers and Chelsea.
Come along.
Well, it's not a surprise. They probably think I'm annoying or something. Who could blame them? I really don't know how to properly meet friends.
Why'd you say that?
Other than the fact I spent years in isolation, I'm not really sociable.
I don't really understand some of those long words, but I'm sure you'll be able to adjust. I was able to make friends really well just by being interested in them. Except for
Chelsea and Quakers.
they were there when I first had, and we became friends instantly. Although most of my early memories of them include
Quakers.
training.
Chelsea.
But yeah, him.
I don't know, Crack.
Quakers.
People may hung out with him one day, and it doesn't look like he has bad intentions with him.
That's what he wants you to believe.
Chelsea.
Sure, he'll be busy with him today until he manages to isolate Deep from all of his friends, so he'll keep it all to himself.
Quakers.
Do you even know what isolate means?
No time for stupid questions. Does it have anything to do with ice?
Fine, what should we do?
You distract.
Philippe.
I'll take care of Goggles.
So, Philippe, why do you hang out with those two anyway?
Well, she's like an older sister to me. Sure, she's a bit desperate to fly, but I really support her desires and ambitions. After Kraft, he is a bit quirky and probably stupid, but he still cares about me, even though he shows very strange to me.
Hey,
Philippe. Chelsea.
I'm surprised. What's up?
oh, nothing. Just wanted to check on my favorite little...
Philippe.
Wow, I feel so appreciated right now.
Hey, what the?
Sir Goggles, nothing personal. I hope you understand. Hi,
Philippe.
Hey, Quack, when did you get here?
not important. So, are you ready to go to the pod?
Hang on, maybe I could. Hey, where did dollars go?
Sorry, Pete.
Philippe.
I think he left. But the good is, you can finally hang out with us again.
When? He was here seconds ago.
Look on the bright side, you have free time to hang out with your old friends.
Okay, too bad though.
Why are you sighing? You should be thrilled to hang out with your best friends.
It's just that, never mind.
I just don't understand what makes the stranger so special.
He doesn't feel like a stranger to me. Donut is the only one who actually gets me. Somehow, I feel comfortable around him. I'm able to open up and talk to him because he listens.
We listen to you.
Not really. Every time I had a conversation with you two, it's always the same old stuff. With
Chels.
wanting to fly and Crack bragging about being a duck. It's like I'm never able to tell people what I want to do without people yelling at my ear. And I don't even have ears.
Jeez,
Philippe.
sorry, we didn't know that how you feel.
They never asked, or you showed more interest than you guys did in years.
Gosh, now I feel extra guilty.
But that's okay. If only you... Wait, why would you feel guilty?
Ah, help!
Was that Donald? What's he doing in there?
I threw him inside.
What? Why did you do that?
Sorry,
Philippe.
I think I was jealous because you've been spending a lot of time with him.
What are you talking about? We only met him today.
I told you were overreacting. I tried to stop him.
Philippe.
Try harder next time. We need to stop that can.
Hang on, I got this. Stop right. Girl, curse you, my poor eyesight.
Oh no, he's about to hit the roof tree.
I have no idea. Come on.
You okay, Gog? I'm gonna take a bow of silence as he asked.
Sorry, Goggles.
Maybe.
I was jealous.
Yeah, but you should know that jealousy is a very ugly thing, and you shouldn't just jump to conclusion.
I guess you're right.
Why are you worried? He
Philippe.
looks up to you two.
Wait, you do?
Of course, you two will always be my friends. And I will always support you.
Yeah, maybe we should accept that you're allowed to hang out with other people. Or again, Goggles, no hard feelings.
Oh, no. In fact, I have a present for you.
Really?
Yeah, it's right over there next to that sleeping skunk. Better be quick.
I
There wasn't a present there, isn't there?
Well, I did touch
Him.
Hanson.
What's that?
Never cross me again.
Hey, where's my present?
Don't worry, Beep. Someday,
This will work. I promise.